Well, it's fantastic to be here with Rodney Young. You've come down from Brisbane to join us here in Hobart. We've just finished a fabulous workshop right here on the shores of the Derwent. A whole heap of industry we're looking over there, but to have some of the companies today in the room and for you to share your experience, that's where the magic happens, mate.
Oh, absolute pleasure to be here. Beautiful spot, great people, fantastic companies to work with, and I'm really happy to give people an idea of where I've come from, how my business has grown, what we've got to offer, and certainly the fact that I'm happy just to share what I've done with other people just to assist them. It's
your experience on the ground, so tell us a bit about Masters and Young and how the company's developed over the years to being able to do defence projects, because for a lot of new SMEs and family companies in Australia, it can seem too difficult.
Yeah, well, Masters and Young sort of grew from a previous company, but it's been going for pretty close to 30 years, about 27 years. It's got a staff of 34, 35 people. We've been doing military work of various types for about 12 years, 14 years. Our clients include the Boeings of the world, various companies, and we do different things. Our company works in electronics, so think of your phone, think of what's inside a phone. That's what we design, that's what we build.
I think one of the key things that you talk about, and it's been great to have you at our other workshops around Australia, we're really grateful that you can join us, but you talk about suppliers as well. You need to look after everyone, be nice to people. It's pretty simple, and yet you find it so effective.
There's no question that you've got to look after everyone in the tree. Business is a three-way thing. It's your customers, and just as importantly is your suppliers. So you've got to look after the suppliers, pay your bills. If you can't pay your bill, always keep people informed. When are you going to pay? They've got to be looked after just like everyone else. If you look after them, they're going to make sure that you get supply when you need it. Sometimes we forget that and we belittle their position in the tree.
But you've been to several of our workshops now, especially in regional areas like Orange in regional New South Wales. So you've been able to talk to local industry on the ground there. There's certainly a lot of enthusiasm. People want to learn more about AUKUS and how they can be involved. And there's such a vast opportunity coming along the line for defence projects. So we're just going to do more of these workshops, but you must be learning things yourself.
Oh, all the time. We're sort of learning about different companies that are in these, what seems like outlying areas of Australia. I'm in Hobart today. I'm always surprised at what sort of companies and also the size of them, the skill level that they've got. All of these companies bring skills, knowledge, and know-how to what Australia is going to need and is needing in the next 20 to 30 years.
Yep.
Submarines is 20 or 30 years away. There is a lot of things to happen between now and then.
We keep saying it's so much more than just submarines, and today we heard people talking about cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, quantum computing. I mean, the sky's the limit.
Yep, there are so many things, but believe me, it is the ground roots work. The people who can do machining, welding, the logistics, things have to get from A to B. If you're a trucking firm, all of these things are needed. It's not just the high tech that is needed now and in the future.
And when you're talking about AUKUS, we've heard the Defence Minister saying it's more than a 3 to 5 year project. And I guess it's fair to say what we're doing is setting the foundations for the next 100 years. So we're really on this path together. So to be able to get out around regional Australia in particular is great. And I know you're joining us for the Broken Hill Critical Minerals Summit. So we're going to have a range of people coming out there. So if you've got the chance to get involved, check out the website. You'll see all the activities we've got going. But mate, thanks for joining us.
Brilliant. Thanks for your time.
Okay.